Okay, good evening to all. Myself, Dr. Nagaraju, and today we are going to discuss about Python programming language. Before going to this Python, and before give me one confirmation, is the screen is perfectly visible to all?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Python. Okay, coming to the Python programming language. So in the first 10 minutes, I am not discussing anything about Python. First of all, why we are learning a programming language? Programming language in the sense, in our point of view, either C language, Java, or Python. We have three different languages, not only three. Generally, we know three languages: C, Java, Python. Generally, why we are learning Python means we will discuss after 10 minutes. First of all, what is mean by a software? Generally, we are learning any programming language to enter into the software industry. Any programming language to enter into software industry. First of all, what is mean by a software? Simple definition. The basic thing is software is simply a collection of programs, a set of programs to do an activity. For example, Redbus is a software which is used to book the tickets. IRCTC software to book the tickets, Book My Show, anything. We know many number of support DMart. They have some billing software to book the items. So now software is some set of programs to do activity. Now, generally, if anyone coming from the industry, they know two terms. One is service-based companies. Second one is product-based companies. You listen the word? Service based company and product based company. One simple thing, generally we are developing an application. For example, here I am developing one application. How the application, what is the meaning of application? By using that application, very simple. Suppose a Java program, or else generally everyone knows C language. In C language, first I am writing some program, executing the program, we are getting some output. Yes or no? Writing the program, executing the program, we are getting some output. That means I developed one application, but where the application is executed, you listen, Turbo C compiler, one compiler is there. For example, I am booking some movie tickets under Book My Show. That is my project. What is my project? Or else Amazon. In the Amazon, I need to add some products to the cart and then buy the product. So I am writing a program. How I written a program? The program is to add item to the cart and then buy the items from the cart. That is my program. Okay, very good. I written the program successfully. Everything is fine. Now, how the items are added, how they are displayed to the user, once completion, how the items are delivered, and software is required. Amazon. Here, my C program is executed by using compiler. I written the program that is executed by compiler, but one person is needed. What is the role of that person? He needs to develop the compiler. Yes or no? Now you understand the two things. One is already existed is there. Based on the existing, I am writing the program and use the existing one, and one person developed that thing. What is the one example? General example. So right now I am using system. Right now I am using laptop paint software. Now I am using this paint software where? In the laptop. But how the laptop is work? What is the compulsory thing? Operating system. Yes or no? Without an operating system it is not possible. Remember, whenever you are enter into industry, two things are available. That means you are in a position to develop two types of softwares. One is system software, second one is application software. Now you understand what is mean by application software? That means we are designing an application for my personal need. For example, DMart. They designed their own application for their billing only. For example, some other shopping mall, they designed application software for their purpose only. Depending upon my intention, my requirement, I developed an application. So that is generally called as service based companies. Now, suppose if I develop some building software where that is executed, compulsory your system needs an operating system. That is called system software. System software means the software that is needed for developing or for executing application software. For executing application software, we need some systems. We need some systems. Yes, that is system software. Okay. Now you understand 2 points. Right now you are ready for enter. System software or application software. Depending upon your capability and our capability, we can select either system or application. Generally 100% does there, 90% moves to application, only 10% move to system. If all the 100% developed the system software, then who use the system software? General point. Okay, right now you know the definition. And again, I am not coming to Python. Before coming to Python, here one point: software means set of programs and to do some activity. How do write the program? Before that, what the industry follows? Software development life cycle. Here remember, so the first 15 to 20 minutes, whatever we are discussing, this is not related to Python. After 6:30 only, I started the enter into Python. So first of all, what is software development life cycle? Life cycle means our birth to our death. Simple terms, birth to death, whatever we are doing, that is called life cycle. That is in terms of software. That is initiation of the software, doing some things, and then finally deliver the software. Generally, what are the phases? First basic phases are right now we are not required, but anyway I will write down. The first one is communication. I will explain in our general terms, not related to any software. For example, I need a software. Suppose you are the company, I am the client. Client in the sense customers. So I am the client. I come to you and ask, sir, I need one software. The requirements of my software is, remember one point. As I know, technical terms are not technical terms. Exactly. Generally, as a client does not know technical knowledge. So, whether you developed the project in Java or Python, that is not required for me. What is my requirement? My software is to be executed successfully with high performance. Okay, what is my project? For example, my project is Book My Show. Up to now, that is not available. Assume, sir, I have a multiplex which consists of suppose 6 screens. Each day I am playing 5 to 6 shows. And for example, depending upon the weekends or weekdays, suppose weekdays, I am going to play the same movie, multiple screens, etc. etc. Different requirements I given. That is communication. First, client communicate with the particular organization. Okay, I gathered all your requirements. Generally this communication is called requirements gathering. Once I gather all the requirements, then generally what I am doing? So you said your requirements, immediately what is my response? Immediately my response is, okay sir, we are doing this project. General thing, we are doing this project. For completion of this project, this many number of days required. For example, within 1 month I completed the project. So immediately I schedule, okay, within 1 month means maximum 10 members required, each member this much amount. Suppose if you require 6 months, or if it's completed in 1 month, depending upon the time, the amount is vary. Simple thing, planning. Whether number of persons, schedule, or what programming language, whatever it is. Okay, these things are happened. Now come to our point. These are not been done by the developers. Actually, we are learning the programming language for developing. Now very very important, After based completion of these two things, the most important thing is analysis and design. Remember, the number of steps is not important. Understand the order. Analysis and design. That means I analyze all the requirements. What is to be done? What are the programming language I required? Whatever it is, everything is analyzed. So theoretical manner. That means this is the first step, second step, third step, fourth step. After that, what is mean by design? Design means simply a prototype, architecture. Right now, you understand, everyone constructing the houses directly, they are not constructing the house. First, they have a plan. Yes or no? In a paper, they have a plan. Exactly. That is the prototype. Now, once I given this prototype, what is your intention after knowing the plan? Come to real. That means construct a building, develop a software, that is implementation. You got my point? After completion of the design, one prototype, that is one layout I am getting. That layout is to be converted into program, software, either program or software. That is implementation. After that, the remaining things, test the product and then deliver the product and then maintenance, that is not required. Now, converting this analysis or design into coding, we need one language. You understand my point? Converting the analysis or design into coding, that is for execution, we need one language. So here, depending upon your requirement, we are selecting the language. Now, coming to language. Now you understand what is the basic definition of language. Language means simply communication or converting that analysis into implementation. We need a language. Generally, the languages are categorized into general scenario three types. What are the three? Exactly. Remember C, C++, Java? No. The languages are general categorization or mission level language, assembly level language, and then high level language. After completion of this one, observe first software. How do we develop the software? Within that software, analysis and design is converted to implementation. For that, I need a language. In our society, in the software development, three languages are available. By the end of this one, I entered into Python. What are the three languages? In the olden days, first we are using mission level language. Mission means my computer. That means the language that is understandable by the computer. Mission level language means the language that is understandable by the computer. Okay, that is understandable with the computer. Remember, every information is in the form of zeros and ones. So even though you are writing very large program, the program does not consist of any letters, only it consists of zeros and ones. That is mission level language. Now, by using this one, you know what is the disadvantage in terms of users. Here, remember, everything is in point of user. In my point of view, it is very difficult to remember zeros and ones. For example, if you want to perform addition of two numbers, like this 2 plus 3, in normal, we are writing 2 plus 3, the answer is 5, but it is not possible to write. Why? Everything is in form of zeros and ones. Now, today I am using this laptop. Right now, I am using this laptop. Okay? Remember the word, this laptop. In this laptop, 2, the binary representation, zeros and ones, is called binary term. 2 is represented as 1 0, 3 is represented as 1 1. Now plus is represented as 1 0 1 1. I don't know exact terms. I assume For example, assume this is 2 is okay, 3 is okay. This is the binary of plus in my system. Okay, anyway, I by heart the thing. So at any place plus occurs, a plus is replaced with 1011. Anyway, I by heart. How many instructions you will by heart? Is it possible? 100% is it difficult. Okay, you have high memory. Anyway, I will by heart all the instructions. Today I forgot my laptop and you are moving to another laptop to do some addition program. There also I am given 10110111. Here it does not perform addition. Why means again these instructions are depend on mission. From mission to mission again they are changed. Mission to mission again are changed. Now you understand the difficulty level. Even though you by heart that is suitable for only one system. That is the disadvantage of mission level language. To overcome that disadvantage, generally we are using assembly. So we are not discussing anything in assembly. Why? Because this is a completely another language. But anyway, I will give you in assembly language instead of using mnemonic, these zeros and ones here we are using mnemonics. Mnemonics in the sense instruction words. For example, add 2 comma 3. Compared to this one easy or difficult? So system 1, system 2, system 3 in any system the name is add only. Compared to previous one, the assembly language is better one. Again we have some problem. Generally, the problem is this is suitable for microprocessing chip level, or right now we don't know microprocessing. What is the problem? Add, subtraction, multiplication. Again, many number of instructions are available. Suppose come to one person, he don't know anything about programming. I given the word MUL 2 comma 3. What is the answer? Generally, he don't know anything. Generally, he don't know anything. For example, even though any person he don't know anything, I given the calculator, perform multiplication of 2 into 3. He know 2 into 3. So that means this is also failed. Why means remembering these multiple instructions is very difficult. Remembering these multiple set of instructions is very difficult. One more problem. I will discuss the problem later. Again, we are moving into high level. Finally, we ended at this one. To overcome again remembering multiple instructions, we are using high level. What is mean by high level? Natural language. Whatever the regular language we are using for communication, generally the programs are also written in such language. That means to convert the analysis or design into implementation, we can use any one of the language, either mission level language, assembly level language, high level language. That is your wish. That is your wish. But generally we are using high level language. Why? For easy. Simply users easily understand. Users easily understand. And one last point related to these languages. Which one is the better one in system point of view? Mission or assembly or high level language? Exactly. Mission level language is the better one in terms of system. Very simple. For example, general assumption, you are understanding only Telugu language. I don't know Telugu. I don't know Telugu. I know only English, but you are understanding Telugu. Like I am writing my program in high level language, but the computer understands mission level language. Then what is required? One mediator or one translator is required. The purpose of translator is to convert my English into your understandable Telugu. Suppose some speeches are there. For example, assume the Prime Minister speech. The Prime Minister speech only in Hindi. So coming to our Hyderabad, he don't know. Suppose for example, our people don't know Hindi language. They know only Telugu. Generally, what happened? Whatever the speech given by the Prime Minister, the entire content is again translated into Telugu. What is the problem here? Two times, yes or no? The translation time is acquired. Here what is the thing? The translation time, converting English into Telugu or converting high level language into mission level language, we need one translator. Along with assembly also same problem. Converting assembly into mission also same problem. In any way, what is the point? Translator is required. Now you understand what is the meaning of translator? Converting one language into another language. Remember why I am giving all these things, in the sense, in the interview point of view, I given one question, next question, that is the most important question. So assembler, not this one. Assembler is a translator. By seeing that name you understand, used to convert assembly language into mission level language. Assembler is used to convert assembly language into mission level language. Very thing not required for me. Now the most important question is, what are how to convert high level language into mission level language? This is the very important question. Why? In the sense, I will explain. Okay, so two types of translators are required. One translator name is compiler, second translator name is interpreter. Okay, two translators, one is compiler, second one is interpreter. What is the purpose of these two? Both have same purpose. Both have same purpose. The purpose is converting high level language into mission level language. Then what is the difference? Anyway, previously I given one example. Suppose PM given a speech. Assume the speech consists of 10 lines. For example, here my speech consists of 10 lines. Okay, total 10 lines. One translator is required for converting the Hindi speech into Telugu speech. Now how the translator, that is the person, convert the speech? Two ways. The first way is, after completion of 10 lines in Hindi by the PM, the entire 10 lines at a time converted into Telugu. That means I written a program. Assume the program consists of 10 lines. Each line is generally called as technically instructions. Suppose the program consists of 10 lines of code. After completion, at a time, all the 10 lines of high level code is converted into mission code at a time. That is done by compiler. What is another way of translator? First he given the first line of the speech, immediately the translator converts into Telugu. Move back, second line translate into Telugu, third line translate into Telugu. That means first line is converted into mission language. If there is no error, then second line is converted. If there is no error, third line is converted. Then fourth line, suppose if there is an error in the fourth line, stops conversion. You understand my point? But coming to compiler, even though we have errors, we have to translate. Now understand, this is the most important question. Compiler and interpreter. Compiler and interpreter. Now which one is the fast, compiler or interpreter? 100% compiler is fast. Now understand the point. Interpreter is the best one. Here my question is, the compiler is the fast. Why? Because general assumption, suppose speech of 10 lines. For example, each line takes 1 second. Assume each line takes 1 second. After complete, for completing 10 lines, total 10 lines, sorry, total 10 seconds. Okay, PM completed 10 seconds. Now move to translator. The translator again he takes 10 seconds, a total of 20 seconds. For example, moving required 1 or 2 seconds, approximately 20 to 23 seconds. But here interpreter means first line, move to translator, translator convert, again move to person, translator. Now you understand? The translation time. Suppose giving the mic, that is also translation. So the translation time is additional in interpreter. Compared to speed, in terms of speed, compiler is the best one. But in terms of execution flow, that is in the sense security point of view or error detection, error identification, interpreter is the best one. Generally, our Python uses interpreter. C programming language uses compiler. Now, I said 6:30. Now, compiler, interpreter all are coming completed. Now, you are understanding one point. What is a language? Yes or no? First, I started at the software. Based on the software, you have to select your fields. You want to become either a product or service. That is either application software or system software. That is your wish. Suppose whatever you are selected, everything the case is converting an analysis or layout into some coding. For that we need a language. Three types of languages. Depending upon your requirement, your programming, you can select anything. If you are interested, you can select mission language also, not a problem. Mission language, high level language, or in between assembly language. Generally, we are not preferred to use assembly. Okay, either mission or high level, not mission also. We are using high level language only. Now, one such high level language is Python. One such high level language is Python. Okay. Now we entered into Python. Obviously, the first question, why Python? Anywhere you are seeing at any point, obviously the first question is already C is available, Java is available, C++, COBOL, many number of languages are available. Now why you are coming for learning Python only? If you have any doubt, I will clarify your doubt. So many number of features are available. Remember, suppose right now I will explain all the features of Python, no problem. I will explain, you will by heart. No use. Generally, by the end of Python, you are in a position, okay, this is the feature. For example, I said Python is simple and easy. How can you believe? I said Python is simple and easy. You don't know anything about Python. How can you believe Python is a simple language or easy language? Now you understand my point. Once you are writing some set of programs and you are feeling that if it is easy, if you are feeling that if it is easy, then only Python is very easy. Okay. Now, first I will write down many differences are there. First the basic. I am writing one program, for example, to print welcome message. Just a simple program, yes or no? Here I am printing some message welcome. Move level by level. At a time I am not moving. For example, C language. Why you are selecting Python only? Because of this reason. First reason, C language. In C language, this is the way. Even though you don't know anything about remaining programming languages, no problem. So hash include stdio.h void main, here printf. So here you need to write some statement. Suppose welcome, close. So one for printing just to welcome message, this is the program in C language. Coming to Java. So you can write C++, anything, not a problem. Best at least to see Java, Python. Coming to Java, in Java, class, sample, public, static, void, main. Even though you don't know anything about remaining programming languages, no problem. You understand the difficulty of writing the program, not the syntaxes. System dot how to dot println. So the same welcome message. If you are writing the program in Java, this is the thing. Now finally coming to Python. completed program. See this one, this single line only specify why you are selecting Python. Understand? Only just by using print welcome the Python is printed. No need to include the header file, no need of any main method, no need of any class, no need to use the large statement for printing. Simply print welcome the Python, the statement is printed. This is my first need. So because of this reason, I am using Python. Here, what is my future? Python is simple. Now observe here, if you want to learn C programming language, you need to remember this one. Java, you need to remember this one. But Python, if you remember only this single word, it is very easy. Even though for printing means you are using the keyword general English meaning print. So one advantage why we are using Python. Because of this only not we are not selecting Python. Remember, because of simple only we are not selecting the Python. Why again? Why we are selecting the Python? The main thing. Second one is applications. Applications. That means in what areas we are using Python. What are the different applications? You can write it. I will given so one application, two, three, four, five, six, and so on. Simply you are used in A to Z. You can take any application, your wish, any stream, any domain, any application. For example, desktop application. What is mean by desktop application? Suppose a software that is designed and installed in a system. For example, VLC media player. For example, VLC media player is installed in my system. So I click on play some music videos, etc. etc. That is desktop application. For example, for playing VLC, you require any internet? No, that means without any requirement, simply a software that is installed in a system. Any type of such softwares are developed by using Python, not only VLC. Any type of desktop applications are developed by using Python. Web application. What is mean by web application? Any application that requires internet. For example, Facebook is whether the Facebook is implemented by Python or not Python, that is not the question. So we are implementing the Facebook by using Python, it is possible. Redbus, Bookmeshow, IRCTC. That means by using Python, you can develop any type of web application. Okay. So generally these 2 points, whenever suppose if I am the Java trainer, actually I am the Java trainer also. The same points I given in the Java demo. In the Java demo also I given the same point. Java is used for developing desktop application. Java is used for developing web application. I given the 2 points in both. But what is the additional? Here this additional is generally this Python is used for developing machine learning applications, artificial intelligence, deep learning, data science, IoT. Listen the words. Machine learning, commonly known as right now you are using artificial intelligence, the most popular word. For artificial intelligence only, this Python becomes very popular. Artificial, sir, why Java is not preferred? Yes, even Java is also preferred, but for example 100 organizations are developing an artificial intelligence. 99 companies uses Python, only one company preferred use Java. Why Python only? Again, why all the companies uses Python only? In the sense, the Python have a rich set of predefined modules. Predefined modules. What is mean by this one? For our own understanding purpose, suppose I given some white paper to you, fill all your details. I given white paper to you, fill all your details. I given 2 minutes of time, or suppose I given 5 minutes of time. At the time of filling, suppose I am filling the application like this: my first name, middle name, last name, age, educational qualifications, suppose any training experience, so any projects, etc., etc. Okay, I forgot to give my phone number and mail ID. Generally, you are also doing the same thing or in a different fashion. 100% in a different fashion, yes or no? So I am following the first name, middle name, last name. You do not require middle name. Generally I am given one voice only, name Nagaraju, name completed, name T Nagaraju completed, I over. Suppose next you are given your mail ID, your phone number, the order is same or different? 100% the order is different. 100% the order is different. For example, I given a template to you. I given an application form to you. An application form clearly consists of name colon, age colon, phone number colon. Now it simplifies the process or not. You no need to think yourself which is to be filled. So name is included or not included, phone number included or not included. You don't need to remember name. Write down your name, phone number, write down your phone number. That means it is existed. Now another important thing is I already completed my application form. Suppose application form is completed. I need the application one more time in another organization also. I am using the same application. Generally, same application. Generally, what we are doing are not allowed application. Suppose SSC certificate, 10th class certificate. For every company you are not writing one more 10th class. Already one time only we are writing the 10th class, and we take the multiple copies of multiple xerox copies. Whenever you require, simply you submit. That means already the lot of code is completed. Already the lot of code is already completed and defined, placed at some place, placed at somewhere. What is your task is simply go to that place, bring that one and use. Bring that one. Suppose right now you are going to home, your food is already prepared, what is your task? Go to the kitchen and take the food and then eat. Exactly, Python, everything 95%, 90, not 95%, 100%, everything is already defined. What is your aim is, what are the things that are already defined? Directly you are going to the kitchen and check what are the items of today. Yes or no, we are checking if this is the item. Simply go to the software. How to go means I will show you. Whenever we are move on, I will show you. Go to the Python. Okay, this is existed. Simply use that one. For example, I want to do machine learning project. I want to do a machine learning project in Java. Minimum it requires 1,000 lines of code. Assume it requires 1,000 lines of code. Suppose if you are writing the same program in Python, maximum it requires only 20 lines of code. 1,000, where is 1,000, where is 20? 20 lines of code. Why I am confidently speaking means, actually in the starting I said I am Dr. Nagaraju. Yes or no? Doctor in the sense PhD. So I completed my PhD under machine learning. So in the year 2015. First 2015 means approximately 7 years back. First I am trying to use Java programming, but at the time of doing the project it requires lot of lines. Immediately Python comes into existence. It reduces the burden. Exactly. That is the main application. Why you are selecting Python in the sense, all machine learning data science applications we are using Python. We are using Python. This is another region. Many regions are available. Now the remaining, now another application, audio and video games. Audio video games, that is animations. In animations you are using Python. What not, in any way we are using Python. Simple term. In any situation you are using Python. These are my 2 points. Remember, not only these 2 points. These 2 points are, you are easy to understand. For example, previous point is whenever I return the program, you understand Python is simple. Here I am using the word in each and every application. Python is useful. You can understand, that is fine. Now, the remaining things is why we are using Python is whenever we entered into the language, for example, data type, one concept, the most popular concept in any programming language. So if you are using C, C++, Java, you need to declare the data type. But in Python, no need to declare. Right now, I am explaining this point. Are you understand? Right now, if anybody knows C, C++, Java, if anybody know at least one programming language, they don't understand. But remember, here what is my intention is, how I deliver the lecture means, you don't know anything. My intention is you don't know anything. So don't know means in the sense you don't know C language, you don't know C++, you don't know, completely you are belongs to a non-IT stream, a non-IT background. So Python is the beginner language, remember. So compared to remaining programming languages, it is very easy to learn Python. It is very easy to learn Python. Anyway, we are moving at least to 4 to 5 sessions. After completion of 4 to 5 sessions minimum, then only you will agree, okay sir, Python is the very easy language. No problem. So this is the application. Now, any doubts before this one, before closing this one? Here we are learning Python in two aspects. What are the two aspects? Python is in terms of procedure oriented. Python is implemented in terms of object oriented. Okay, this is one more why we are using Python. This is one more. For example, C is the procedure oriented language. What is the procedure, what is object? I explain whenever I entered into the subject, I will explain the concept. Right now I am not entered into any subject. So C language supports procedure oriented concepts. Okay, that means C is almost best one, yes or no? So procedure oriented means they have some advantages. Now they have some disadvantages also. Some advantages are there, some disadvantages are there. To overcome that one, Java is also developed. Java is a completely object oriented program. Now here the Python uses both the procedure oriented and object oriented. Now compared to C, Java, this is better, yes or no? C supports only procedure, Java supports only object oriented, but Python supports both procedure oriented and object oriented. That means if you learn Python means it is very easy to move to C, it is very easy to move to Java. Now remember, in our curriculum, I will cover both procedure oriented. After completion of entire procedure oriented, I will move to object oriented. Along with, so I think you have the syllabus copy. That is content. We discussed the modules. This is important. This is important, and we also discuss. Here I am giving the only main points. Database. Why this database? This is the very important one. So the very important thing is database. Generally, by using normal procedure, that is a normal some core Python, we are in a position to write the programs. We are in a position to write the programs. For example, simply understand one database is created. For example, in your college, some student database is created by using databases. What are the databases? Either MySQL or SQL, MongoDB, different Oracle, different databases are available. We are storing some data. Total 1,000 student information is stored in your database. Now my aim is among 1,000 students, I want only the students whose percentage is greater than 80. Now blindly I am not going to check each and every record from the Python program only. I am not moving to database. From the program, I interacted directly to the database. Whenever I execute the Python program, I am getting the result. Now you understand my point. Here I am not going to the database. From the program only, how to store the data into the database, perform the operations, any type of operations. So this is very important. Why this is very important means generally this whenever you are knowing the concept of database, then only you are in a position to do the projects. Yes or no? So program is different to project. Program is single program, store, execute, completed, it do some activity. Project means generally multiple programs are clubbed together. Okay. Anyway, we are discussing how to connect to the database and perform the operations on the database. Along with many topics are there. Anyway, I think you have the syllabus copy. If you don't have, no problem, I will share the content right now. So any doubts? So today is the day one session. I am not closing up to 7 o'clock. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. This 10 minutes doubts. Either you can unmute yourself, ask the doubt, or chat. That is ping the message. You also any doubts? Company still using Java, 100%. Ah, exactly, same advantage. Even though companies prefer to use Java, but why the advantage of Python is nowadays everything is become artificial. That is AI. AI is implemented directly by using Python. Why? Because for implementing any AI projects, even chatbot nowadays, the chatbot is also developed by using Python. Why? Because in Python, all the modules are already existed. You no need to write the entire logic multiple number of times. If it is already existed, simply use the word. If you are using the word, the number of lines are reduced automatically. Error detection. For example, if you are writing one more time, means there is a chance of error. Already everything is existed means we are simply using that one, we are getting less number of errors. That is the one advantage. That is the reason most of the companies prefer Python. But here I am teaching Python in the sense Python is not only the best one. Remember, along with Python, Java is a 100%. Java is also good one. They have their own advantages, disadvantages. What are the, this is here I am teaching only the advantages of Python. In among artificial intelligence, generally in security point of view, Java is also preferable. To be frankly, in security point of view, internet programming, generally Java is a preferable programming language. In artificial intelligence programming point of view, Python is a preferable. Yes. Any others?
Yeah, hi sir. Hello. Hello.
Any doubt from scratch?
Hello sir.
So first you need to learn Python. Remember the basic things. So what is the procedure means first you need to learn Python. Okay. After completion of the Python, you have to select the domain. Remember here many things are there. One is if you want to become a full stack developer, that is one field. Full stack developer is one field. What is full stack developer? You know the meaning. Full stack means you only write the program, you are testing the program, you are storing the program. Simple thing, everything is done by you. For example, user interface created by you. So program written by you, store in the info data that is written by you, testing written by you, everything is done by you only. That is full stack developer. Generally what is the procedure? First, after learning the core Python, next you need to learn advanced in the sense, anyone know the term Django? So generally framework. After learning this core Python, you need to learn Django. That means you are in a position along with Django. If you are learning Django in the sense, parallelly you need to learn any front end. Simple thing, either HTML, JavaScript, CSS, all those things along with Django. Now you are in a position to use the framework. You are in a position to use the framework. Okay. After completion of this one, after completion of Django, if you are learning testing along with database, that means Python, Django, testing, database, four are completed, you are become the full stack developer. That is one area. Second area is after completion of Python, this after completion of this core Python, now if you want to move into machine learning domain, now select the modules. For example, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Scikit-learn, SciPy, some modules are available. So you will have to go machine learning. Now these Django, all those are not required. Database testings, all those are not required. You will move to machine learning, or you will move to data science, or you will move to IoT, or cyber security, or networking, anything, or audio video or CAD applications. That means if you want to move any domain, the basic thing is Python. Why? Without knowing the syntax, basic thing, without knowing the data type, without knowing the variable, you don't know anything. We don't know anything. Yes or no? So here one student asked the question deployment. Simply deployment in the sense after implementation, in the simple sense my project is completed. That means I am doing my testing also. After completion of the testing, project is executed successfully. Deliver the project to the client. Deliver the project to the client. So that is called after delivering the product. So generally maintenance is also there. Maintenance in the sense simple thing warranty. So up to 6 months I given the maintenance. That is any problems are there not 6 months depending on the project. I given the maintenance. That is the final step is deploy the project to the client. That is called deployment. After completion, you have to select your own domain. That is your wish. Depending upon the whom you will select. But for anything, the basic thing is you need to learn this core Python. Any doubts? Anyway, daily within the class only, I am asking the doubts. If you have any doubt, you at any point of time, generally you can unmute or ping the message. You can unmute yourself and ask the doubts, or directly ping the message in the chat box. Clear the today session. So today just I entered into why Python only. Why Python? Directly I not entered. Before that, what is the Python? What is the Python? It is a language. What is a language? What are the types of languages? Why the languages are coming? So where the languages are coming? Reverse direction. Software SDLC, software development life cycle, from the language Mishinu assembly high level language. One is Python. Why Python means these are the three definitions. Now, if you are clear, I will close the session. If you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and ask the doubts.
Hi, sir. Hello. Hello.
So actually, I am not getting your voice. One person is speaking. Anyway, ping the message. I will understand.
Yeah,
Message in the
sir.
chat box.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is your doubt? The app is getting stuck and voice is not getting clear, sir. So, no. Actually, that is, I think the problem is from your side. Most of the students are clear. So, nothing. There is no problem. This is the fine app. We have the paid version. Ah, yes, see the message. No. All the students, same issue. Okay. Anyway, we will clear the solve the issue for the tomorrow session. No problem. So, I will change the network. No problem. So, okay, any problem occurs? No problem. Okay, one second. Okay, anyway, for the tomorrow session, I will change the network for this issue, not occur for the next time. Okay, I will resolve this issue. Thank you. Ah, yes. Anyway, we will share the recorded video. Anyway, we'll share the recorded video.